Hello my friends, today I'm going to show you how to change sway bar bushings on a W140. That's the front sway bar bushings, not the rear ones. Check up the car, put them on safety jacks, remove the wheels. While you remove the wheels, make sure you check the suspension, all the rubber gaskets, tie rod ends, and everything else. As you can see, these are the ones we're going to be changing right there. You see that distance between the sway bar? That means they're no good no more. So while you're here, check all the bushings, tie rods, lower control arm, upper control arm, shocks, make sure nothing is leaking. Now to remove those bushings, we have to be able to slide them down the rod. For that, we have to disconnect them at this point. So you got to unscrew this bolt and separate the stabilizer bar from the sway bar so we can slide them off. Now for that, we have to unscrew this bolt by inserting a T, I'm not to remember which one, but I will tell you later, and a 19mm wrench. But since they've been here for the last 20 years, it's a good thing to, let me see, use a steel brush, clean it off as much as possible. Once you clean them off with a steel brush, take some penetrating fluid and apply right in between. Not so much. Just put it right on a thread and just let it stay there for 10-15 minutes. Now we just did the other side, so let's go check if that one will be able to be loosened up, because we couldn't do it before. That's why we put penetrating oil. So by inserting the use a hex number 6 and a 19mm wrench. Insert it inside, and while holding one, start unscrewing with the other one. Once you remove the bolt, just slide, it's hard to do, just slide the stabilizer bar connector from the bar itself, disconnect them. Okay, as you can see, I disconnected, I couldn't do it without using my other hand, and just push the stabilizer bar away from the opening to give you enough space to take the bushing out. Sorry, no light, hold on. Okay, here we go. So we need to slide off this bushing down the arm of the sway bar and take it out from the point where we disconnected it from the stabilizer bar. Now this also needs to be disconnected. Now to get to the bushing, which is right over here, we have to take off the cover, which is held by these 8mm screws. So you got here, 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 and on the other side. So now that we have removed it, you can see there's 2 bolts, one here that you have to disconnect and take down this plate right here. Also, as you can see, it's better to clean them off first, put some penetrating fluid on, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So I cleaned off the ends with the metal brush and I put some penetrant on it. Since I was here, I noticed that the insulation on one of the sensors is getting a little old and ragged. So since I'm down here anyway, I'm going to go get the new insulation and rewire it. Not exactly rewire it, but rewrap it. Now using a 13mm socket, just unscrew these 2 bolts, this one, and take the middle plate off. And now you see, since the bar is loose, now we just take this bushing and slide it off carefully. Just keep sliding it off until it gets to the end. Lubricating a little bit, grease on it will help. Now, as you can see, the old one was removed relatively easy because it was worn out. No big deal. I cleaned off the bar, make sure that there's no dirt, no residue left on it. It's nice and clean. Now, this is the replacement parts I got from FCP Euro. Okay, you can't see the number, so I'll read it off to you. It's a Lamforter 140-323-1085. This is original equipment. And FCP Euro guys were great. They delivered it nice and fast. Now what I'm going to do is remove the new ones and put some lubricant on it, which is the Mobile One synthetic grease, so they slide easy, and make sure you put them right and back in the same spot. Now it's back in place. Make sure it sits in the proper position. There's grooves in the upper plate and the lower plate. Make sure that the grooves in the bushing itself correspond exactly, and then just go again and tighten the bolts and reverse everything in the back order. Now once you connect the tie rod to the sway bar, put a little Loctite on the bolt and tighten it, if I'm not mistaken, to I think it was 40 Newton meters, and these are 20 if I'm not mistaken. Just reconnect everything, make sure everything's nice and clean here, make sure nothing needs to be lubricated, and once you do one side, you can go and do the same thing to the other side, which is what I'm going to do right now. And that's it. I hope this helps you out, guys. It's not that difficult, just a little time consuming, that's all.